This is your boy Seesaw.
West Motion Radio at worldmixradio.com.
In the Midwest area.
Yo, that's that shit right there. That's that Come Clean ENT, throw money. Y'all I heard about now, y'all must have been on a rock. Yo, this is yours truly, ER, one of the illest alive. 2011, you know what it is. We're back strong as ever. It's the Underground Report, the all new. With my man Silk Star behind the bar, in your face, whatever. We got special guests in the building to bring in the New Year's. Most of y'all know him, it's one of my homeboys. Come Clean ENT, this the boss. I don't let him who they dealing with, my brother.
I'm chill. Come Clean Entertainment, CEO. Making moves out here for the Midwest, baby. All day. Get at me.
And that's what it is. We're about to get busy as usual.
It's your boy Silk Song.
And your man DJ ER, one of the illest alive.
And you are tuning in to Season 2 of the all-new Underground Report. I got my man in the house with me tonight, CEO of Come Clean Entertainment, Chill.
What up, everybody?
Chill. Right away, man. What I want you to do for my viewers is to, and I pass this question on to a lot of people that come on my show. What is your contribution to music, to the music industry in the B-Town, Beloit, Nasty North side?
Well, as far as in the B, well, I've been doing this for 20 years. Okay. Moved up here to Beloit with my man Silk. As far as in Beloit, this past year we had the City Festival, the Beloit River Fest, which they brought me in to be a board member, and I reconstruct the River Fest where we can have more diversity, you know, R&B, hip hop, you know, the whole 9 yards, gospel, everything. You know,
my viewers, my listeners, everybody all around the United States, but my man Chill is a frequent flyer on the show. You hear a lot of his acts, a lot of the people off his label, Golden Child, Lady No, Zuby, Crown Zuby, you know what I'm saying, Shy West, you know what I'm saying? Straight up. You hear a lot of them on my show, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of people don't realize that my man Chill has made a big contribution to the city of Beloit, man, on the music side, man. A lot of entities have come together, man, because of this man, you know what I'm saying?
Well, that's what I want to touch on, for a second, you know what I'm saying? I want to touch on, like, how it's been a lot of groups, a lot of cliques, you know what I'm saying, a lot of labs and everything in Beloit, but you seem to be the only one that's able to really build something and hold it down and make it, stay together. Like, there's a lot of loyalty. These whole peoples come by here all the time, you know what I'm saying? They all love the mixtape. By the way, beat the mixtape, Return of the Mac Volume 1 and the Hot One Volume 2, you know what I'm saying? Out in the streets for y'all, featuring everybody in the beat. We don't rap, what we do is we put it together, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, how have you been able to be successful? You know, because a lot of times guys get big-headed and they want to, go do their own thing and stuff, but your camp seems to be pretty low. It's all legit. It's not fake.
The thing that I preach to my camp and everyone else I deal with is that Come Clean is a brotherhood. You know, we're not just an entertainment company, and we're not just a movie. We're a brotherhood. You know, that's where creating other methods, empowering children, learning every avenue necessary came in. You know, we try to bring back to the community, not just take from the community, because it is the community that gets each and every one of you artists paid. When you out here hustling your CDs, things of that nature. So
that's who purchased. That's
right.
Those are that's your audience right there.
Right. And what artists need to learn is that if you give back to the community, then the community will give back to you. You can't just be out here trying to just hustle all off, thinking that you're really doing something, when in essence, you're really not doing nothing.
Well said. Hey, tell my viewers about this New York trip, cuz. This New York trip. Listen, we was back here watching, and we watched it from my PC in my office, where we do the radio show, Midwest Motion Radio.
Yeah.
Mixradio.com. We was sitting back watching it, man. Hey, man.
Man,
Now, man.
man, when we went up there to New York. We headlined in Times Square, you know, Crown
Times Square,
Zuby.
from
You know,
Beloit to Times Square.
yeah,
From the Shy
yeah.
to the B to Times Square.
That's right. That's right. You know, and you know, big ups to my man Dave Naddick down there in New York. He's the music supervisor for MTV and Viacom. And you know, my man Jake down there, he's the executive producer for one of their Canon shows, and a few other people down there we politic with. You know, big ups to you, my man.
Bro, we
RG.
checked out that interview, man.
Yeah.
The interview was hot, man.
Yeah.
How'd you pull that off, man? How'd you pull off an interview with Dave Naddick?
Yeah.
Now, people be in line, man, for months and months to get this cat to interview with him.
Yeah.
How you pull it off? This man went down, but that one man, cuz, show me some love, baby. Listen, he went down to New York, right? Times Square, got down there and pulled an interview off with Dave Naddick. Tell the world, man, how you made that happen, man.
Basically, Dave and I met at this conference, music summit, that we held down here. My man Jinx, big ups, baby, Unideck, my man Brent, and he was one of the panelists there on the board. And we kicked it off real well, and he's a good person, you know, he's a good person. It's all about relationship. This industry, and I preach it to everybody, it's all about relationship. You can have all the money in the world, but if you have no relationship, you really have no power. You dig? Come clean. All day, baby. It's a little something that I wrote a while back, you know, just a little something, man. But it's something on a positive note. So let me ask you, do we gotta suffer much more? Ghetto children living life, ghetto rich, ghetto poor. It's like a cycle never stopped because I'm locked in this hearse. Why my people gotta die so young? It's like a curse, so let me ask you, do we gotta suffer much more? Ghetto children living life, ghetto rich, ghetto poor. It's like a cycle never stopped because I'm locked in this hearse. Why my people gotta die so young? See my own people shot for no reason, to even kill. Tell me, is it hunting season or worse? Is it a thrill? So people say to me, how you gonna talk? What, how you live? Well, I'ma tell you, I'm a living testimony, it's real. You hit the blocks with the rocks and the weed in your system, drink out the liquor, cause you just buried your mans and you miss him. Nobody would diss him. You think your enemies and you list them. Retaliation. How much that we bust when we would kiss them? Let me the difference between having friends and having foes. Pretend protecting what you love from your heart and having those. Is it my life or am I living for some other man? Whether the 6 or whether the 5, I put my life in his hands. My life has been branded by laws and policies to abide. Even if it meant hurting those close to hear the cry. Picture your mother over your corpse on her knees asking why. Tears from my eye reflect on generations to die. But will it cease? You got our leaders screaming out peace. Ain't a death of being done because they scared of the beast. To say that the least, I pray the lyrics in the song reach the next one to teach and not a hypocrite when they preach. So let me ask, Lord, we gotta suffer much more. Ghetto children living life, ghetto rich, ghetto poor. Like a cycle never ending cause I'm locked in this hearse. Why my people gotta die so young? It's like a curse.
You heard it here first. Come clean, baby. Underground Report. One of the illest alive. Chili chill. Come clean ENT.
You did.